Hello everybody, this is Jack-O-Lantern Bob, and welcome to my 1.10 Snapshot video. We've got some new stuff in the snapshot, and I'm just going to tell you all about it. So first off, we have some new blocks. We also have some new mobs. And these new things are really cool, and there are also lots of new features which I will tell you about later. First, I will tell you about these new mobs. So here we've got the new mobs. There's the polar bear, the husk, and the stray. These are all really cool mobs. I'll show you those. First of all, I'm going to show you what new blocks there are. There is the bone block, the magma block, the nether wart block, and the red nether brick. And we also have the structure block. So this one, the bone block, you can find in the overworld, or you can craft it. And these three you either find or craft out of stuff in the nether, or both. And the structure block, it's not used in survival, but you can get it in creative. You have to use the command to get it, actually. And it's for like saving buildings and structures that you've made, and then you can you copy them and you can paste them into other parts of your world or into other worlds. It's really cool. I'll show you that later. But first off, I'm going to show you these new mobs. The polar bear, the husk, and the stray. So, the polar bear is it's just a big polar bear. You find it in cold places with like ice and snow. I'll show you more about it later. Then there's the husk, which is like a zombie, only you find it in hot places like deserts, and it's a little different. I'll show you what that is later too, along with the stray, which I'll show you later, which you find in cold places like the polar bear, kind of, and it does burn in daylight. The husk doesn't, which is kind of cool. And this is kind of like a skeleton, only a little different. So I'll show you these mobs later. Let me get rid of these. And so now I'm going to show you these blocks, though. So the bone block is the one you find in the overworld, and you can craft it out of 9 bone meal, just like this. And it's a pretty cool building block, you see, and you can place it in like different directions, kind of like the wood logs and stuff, which is pretty cool. I like it a lot, actually. That's how I made this little platform thing. And so you can craft out of bone meal. You can also take it back to bone meal, so you can store your bone meal like that, or you can also find it. Let me see here. You can find it underground in desert biomes. It spawns in these fossil things, which are like big rib cages. And oh, this is one, I think. I don't know why it like shows it here without there being something open there. So let me dig down and show you what it is. So let's go to game mode 1, creative. Let's see, where's this thing? Oh, there it is. So see, these are bone blocks here, and it also spawns near coal a lot. Well, actually it doesn't spawn near coal, it spawns anywhere, but then coal spawns along with it. So if you dig it out, you'd see it's like big rib cage, except it's like missing parts of it, you know? It's a really cool thing. I think it's cool to find them, and it's also a really cool block. So yeah, I like that one. And anyway, let's go back up. I'll try to make this video kind of quick. And the next new blocks are in the nether, so I'll show you those. Hold on a sec, and here we are. So I'm just going to get rid of this bone block. And now, the first one is the nether wart block, which you can make just out of 9 nether wart. And you can't get your nether wart back from it, so yeah, it's not like the bone block like that. And it's a pretty cool block. Oh, whoa, the creeper. I don't care about him. It's kind of like just a building block, I guess. However, it does have one thing that's different than other blocks, is when lava or water is flowing into it. I can't do that with water right now, though, because I'm in the nether. It breaks. And so, why did I just put that there? And so it's pretty cool like that. You can use that for map making or traps and stuff like that. See, it broke right here. And yeah, it's actually a pretty cool block. So the next one is the red nether brick, and that is made out of nether wart. and nether bricks, and you just get that. You can't make that back into anything, you know. It's pretty much just like bricks, only it looks different and has a different crafting recipe. I really like the look of it though. Like compared to this nether brick, I think it's really cool. And the last one is the magma block. This one is made out of just magma cream like this, and you also can't get the magma cream back. And or actually you can find this one naturally. It spawns in the nether, usually lower levels like where the lava oceans are. So you don't find it spawning up here like glowstone, you know. And it's here, I'll show you something that's pretty cool about it. So let's go to survival. Oh wait, there's a creeper here. Oh whoa, no, gotta get out of here. Okay, okay, I think I lured. Oh whoa, oh crap, this guy just blew up my stuff. Yeah, I can fix this easy. Let's just put these here. Whatever, this is fine, I guess. So I will actually go back into survival. Forgot about that creeper stuff. Oh yeah, this is what the I need a peaceful. This is what the magma blocks do. Is when you step on them, they hurt you. Kind of like cactus over here does the same thing. I don't know if they hurt you at like different amounts. I think it's the same, but these are a little different because when you crouch on the magma block, it doesn't hurt you. But when you don't crouch, it does hurt you still. See, when I'm crouching, it doesn't hurt me. When I stop crouching, it hurts me. So I can do that on this. On the cactus, when I crouch, it still hurts me. So, yeah. Another difference with them is when you throw items on the cactus, on the side of it, or on top of it. Oh, I'm still in survival. Okay, they break. But when you throw them on the magma block, they don't break. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that's all for the nether, except that you can also find endermen spawning in the nether now. So that's kind of cool. Adds a little bit of a challenge to the nether, I guess. And actually, I can turn it off peaceful now. I don't know if I'll see any spawning, but yeah, they do spawn in here. I think that they changed the nether portal so that, like, right when you walk up to it, you teleport through it. You don't have to stand there for a little bit. Another thing, actually, with the magma block, so when you put water in it, after a little bit of time, it will evaporate, which I think is actually pretty cool. I don't really know exactly what that'll be used for. Oh yeah, mobs get hurt when they step on it too. I guess sometimes it takes a little while. Oh, there we go. It evaporated. So yeah, it does work. It sometimes takes a while. Sometimes it goes pretty much right away. I don't know if maybe they changed this in one of the newer beta updates, but oh, there's that polar bear spawn. Like, I don't know if they changed how fast it goes away, but earlier when I tried it a few days ago, it went away like almost instantly one of the times. And so we also have some other new stuff here. In the first update, or well, the first version of this snapshot, they added a lot of stuff, but then there's a couple of things that they added in a later version, which I will go over after these. So first of all, let's just go over this, and this is one of my favorite things. They have flying pigs. Flying pigs. I love flying pigs. I'll show you what you can do with these guys. So I got my saddle on them, and now I can ride them. Look at me. I'm flying a pig, and I don't know if I should call this riding or riding a flying pig or flying a pig. I'm flying a pig. This is amazing. This is one of my greatest achievements ever in Minecraft. They need to add an achievement that's when you ride a flying pig, which you can't actually do in survival, so maybe not. But anyway, this is awesome. I love flying pigs. And they go really slow though, so yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyway, you can also use this command to make other things. Flying boats, and boats don't go really slow. They go faster than on the ground. I think maybe probably slow. It looks like slower than in the water. But yeah, you can have flying boats. You can summon them like higher up or lower down, whatever you want. And you can also have flying horses and stuff. So I'll show you the command for this. So you just summon a boat with this no gravity tag. So if you change this, I can do like, let's just do 19 blocks higher. Then I have a really high floating boat. And yeah, I go really far. And so that's pretty cool. I also kind of want to show you something else, which I have this beetroot in here. So I will summon this pig, push him out just a little bit, summon another pig, and then you can breed flying pigs. But the baby doesn't fly. So yeah, I wish that they would have baby flying pigs. That'd be cool, but anyway, you can breed them in the air. I don't know, I just thought that was something you could do. So we also have a few things here that I want to show you. So there's a structure block that I was talking about earlier, and the structure void is I guess I could have put that in the chest with the blocks over there, although it's kind of part of the structure block. So the structure block has these 4 different modes: data, save, load, and corner. I'm not going to show you like tons of stuff with these blocks because I kind of want to make this quick, but I'll show you pretty much everything you need to know about them. And to do that though, first I'm going to show you something else. So they also added different kinds of villages, and so I died over here, so some of my stuff is here. But you see, they have this really cool Acacia Village or Savannah Village, whatever you want to call it. However, with the Savannah Acacia Villages, there's one problem. That's with the blacksmith shops. You see, they have lava, and they decided to store it in a cage made out of wood, and so there's one problem with that. It'll burn down. However, that was just in the first version of the 1.10 Snapshot, but then in the next version, they replaced it with cobblestone, I think, or something. But anyway, that was just something funny. I don't know why it's not catching on fire right now, but yeah. Oh, yep, there it is. Sometimes these things will burn down a whole village. However, in this village, well, I found a village here that it's not near any other buildings. It's kind of close to this farm, but I don't think it'll catch on fire. Sometimes they burn down like the whole village. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm just going to use this village to show you the structure blocks. So I'll copy something kind of simple. How about, let's see, how about the blacksmith house? No, that's on fire. I'll just show you this big house right here. So I'm going to want to, since this sticks out here, well, I'm going to put in a corner block first. So I'll show you how these work after I place it. So you can change the mode by just clicking these. See, there's save mode, load mode, corner mode. So you want to put in a structure name, anything that you want to name this structure that you're saving. And actually, I think I did something wrong. Yeah, I need this to be down one more, because this actually goes down a level here. So why am I still flying? Corner mode, and I'll just call it thing. You can call it anything you want, really. So I'm just going to do that. And then I need one more corner block. So let's see, I'm going to need it to be this high. I'll just use, what do I have? Magma Blocks to build out. And looks like gonna need it right here. So let's put it on corner mode. So this is the other corner. There, you only need 2 corners. Just put the opposite corners there. And this corner right here, oh wait a minute, did I do that wrong? Seriously, wow, I failed. So, okay, I got another one, corner mode, thing, you have to name it the same thing, so these 2 corner blocks will correspond with each other and work together. So you have to have the 2 closest corners to each other, this corner, along with this corner of this corner block right here. and then you place down another structure block. Look at this stupid blacksmith house. So another structure block, and you change it to just press it save mode. So then you just name it the same thing that you named the other ones, no pun intended, but you will actually possibly change things if you want to. You can show invisible blocks, which will, I'll show you what that does actually. And you want to click detect. And this, see, it should detect from this corner of this block to this corner of this block. And it will show you the blocks that are air here with these boxes here. Then if you place a structure void, see, it looks like this. If you don't have the thing that shows those blocks, it'll just look like an invisible block and you can walk right through it and stuff. However, this can also be used to hold sand, these blocks, just in normal Minecraft. And they're meant to be used with these structure blocks to, instead of saving air here, you save nothing. So wherever you spawn this, like if you spawn this underground, there will be stone blocks here, or whatever blocks there are underground. Or if you spawn it underwater, there'll be water here instead of air. And you can do that like on the inside of buildings if you want, or whatever you want to use that on. And then after you've detected this, you can make sure you have everything saved just how you want it, and you can include entities. So if you want to put some villagers in that house and save them, you can turn that on. I don't really actually need that on, so then you click save when you want to save it. Wait, thing W. What is that? Okay. Save. I don't know why I did that. Okay, anyway. Or you can also, instead of using corner blocks, you can put in the relative position and the structure size. So this relative position is the position of the thing you're saving relative to the structure save block. Then the size is the size of the structure. And if you just put in the name of the corner blocks that you have, it'll automatically put that in. So then once you have it saved, you can load it in. I'm just going to break this and the other one. So I'll load it in, think over here. So I want to go actually a little ways out. There we go. So you change it to load mode. Then you put in the name of your structure that you saved, and you can click load, and it'll show you where it's going to load it. So you see this is going to load it one above here. If you want to change that, you can change the relative position here just to 0 on that Y, and load it again, and it'll actually load in the whole thing where you wanted it. And so you see, this is a really good way to copy these structures. It's really cool because you don't need any mods or plugins or whatever. It did save this dirt block because it was in the corners. I could have broken that if I wanted to, whatever. And so yeah, I've just moved or copied this house, which I think is really cool. I really like these blocks. I think they can be used for a lot of cool things. Another way that you can load in structures with the structure block, I'm going to load in the same structure here, and I'll show you something that'll do a little bit different. So load thing, there is a structure, integrity, and seed, which they actually added only in the 16W21A, and it's also in the 21B version, and it's actually pretty cool. So this is going to be the percentage of the structure that you load in. So 1 is 100%, 0 is 0%, and 0.1, that's 10%, 11%, you know what I mean. So I'm going to do like 90%, I guess, and seed, if you leave it as 0, that would just do random seed, or you can do any seed you want, which will make it be like, the seed determines which blocks are there and which blocks are left out. And so I'm just going to leave that 0 to be nothing and load. Okay. Actually, I will take down the relative position. Actually, I'll just leave it here to show you what happens when you leave it there. Spawns on top, kind of like this, you know. And so you can see some pieces are missing here. That's because I loaded it with the integrity only at 90%. So yeah. I think I'll actually load it again with lower integrity to show you what that's like. So let's do load mode. Then I'm gonna actually do the relative position down to normal, and let's do 0.7 and load. Yep, load. Now you can see there's a lot of pieces missing, which is actually pretty cool. So if you've ever played Minecraft PE back when they had the what's it called, the Nether reactor, you know, it spawns this big tower, and then after all of the events that you're like doing, whatever, fighting mobs, collecting items is over, the tower gets holes in it, so it's kind of like this, you know, tower looks like this. But I think its integrity is probably 80% or something. But yeah, I really like this. You can make cool ruins from villages. You can just spawn a whole village with the integrity lower or something like that. And yeah, it's really cool. You can also, just to show you something, I'm going to put it in with the relative position down and structure integrity at just 0.15. Okay. Yes, that's how we want it. And so you see, you can just have just a few blocks left if you want. So it can barely resemble a village house. You know, you see the same blocks, those glass panes. You know, it resembles it. And yeah, I think this is a really cool new feature that they added here. So now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to kill myself. So, where am I? Ah, there's just a command block here. What happens if I press that? Oh, look where I am. Okay, well, I've got my pigs here, so I've gone over almost everything. I have a few more things. Well, in the snapshot 16W21A, which actually now they've made a 16W21B, but in 16W21A, lava was like this weird blood red color. You can probably look up like 16W21A lava or something on Google and find what it looked like if you don't already know what it looked like. But then in 16W21B, the only thing they changed was the color of the lava. They fixed it. And so, yeah, that's all they did. And so if I press this command block, look at this. There, it's an actual flying pig. This is my new favorite flying pig. That I still like you, flying pig, because I can ride you, but look at this. It's an actual flying pig. He has elytra, and he's flying so fast I can't even keep up with him. So, actually, what I'm going to do, change this to repeat. Look at all those flying pigs. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Look at it. That is amazing. Flying pigs. However, when these pigs with elytra on them fall, they will not have elytra anymore. They won't fly anymore. But I will show you something how to do this. It's so this command, just summon whatever. I summoned it 30 blocks up. And the new tag to do this, well, you have to equip them with elytra, and then, come on, what is this? And then you have to give them this new tag that came out in the 16W21A snapshot for 1.10, which is fall flying. It's the fall flying tag that will make them fly if they have elytra on them when you spawn them. So that is actually really cool. You can spawn like all kinds of animals with that. You could do like I'm tempted to do creepers, but they're gonna blow everything up. But I'll just do it. So creepers. So only when I go into survival though they'll blow stuff up. But look at that, flying creepers all over the place. It's amazing. It's really cool. So anyway, that's all that does. And there's one other change that I want to show in this, which is change with the fishing rod, which actually happened in the 16W21A, not in the 20A. And it's that you can pick up items. It's like a kind of like a grappling hook thing. I think it's actually really cool. You can probably use this in like maps. Come on, get it. What the? Okay, look at that. it just gets items and throws them to you. This, yeah, it can probably be used in maps. Also, I think it'd be kind of cool in Skyblock. And you can, like, if someone died on another island, you want to pick up some of their items, you can throw it off over to their island and pick up some stuff. So anyway, now I will show you the new mobs, actually. So if I think do I have peaceful on? Oh no, I don't. So I should be able to find some husks if I go around here. So they spawn in the desert. Actually, oh yeah, here we go. So here's a husk. In the desert, 80% of the zombie spawns will actually be husks. And so if I change into survival, I had survival here. Then, okay, come on, stupid skeleton. They will hit me, and it's just like a zombie, except it will give me hunger. Depending on what your difficulty is set to. If you have it set to hard, I think it's 20 seconds of hunger. Normal is 13 seconds of hunger. Don't know what easy is. Oh, look, they're killing each other. They gave the skeleton hunger. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I really like that mob. I like the way he looks. I like what he does. It's really cool. I better quickly get into creative. There we go. So the next mob will be the stray, and there's also the polar bear. I'll go show you those. I'm going to go to another biome to show you those here in just a second. So here we have some polar bears, mom and 2 polar bear cubs. So the polar bears are kind of like just an animal mob. They're not like monsters out to kill you. However, when they have cubs, or if you attack them, they will attack you. Or if you get too close to their cubs, they will attack you. And I really like the way these guys attack you. I'll show you that right after I go into survival. It's this really cool attack that does tons of damage, so I kind of want to be careful. But if I get too close to him, he has cubs. See that? Did you see that? He, like, lifted up and just whacked me down. I'll do it when I'm on the same level as it, and so look at this. So come on. Ah, stupid zombie. See, he just jumps up, he just hits me. He wrecks me, seriously. That was almost half my life gone right there. Oh, crap. These guys are after me. They're after me. They're onto me. They're gonna kill me. So I'm going to go back into creative and find a stray to show you now, which is the last mob that I'm going to show you. See, it's like a skeleton. 80% of the skeleton spawns in cold biomes like ice spikes and snow and stuff are actually going to be strays. And they are kind of like skeletons. They look cooler, and they also shoot arrows of slowness at you. And sometimes when you kill them, you'll get arrows of slowness. So I'll show you this in survival right here. Hey, right here. He shot me. Now I have slowness. You see, it's like 30 seconds of slowness. Sometimes when you kill them, you get arrows of slowness too. And when you kill, come on, creative. Okay, that was close. When you kill the polar bears, where is he? Here. They will sometimes drop, actually, it might be always actually, drop raw fish, and once in a while, raw salmon. I guess that's because they're emptying out their stomachs, and you can, I guess, actually you must just be ripping open their stomachs to see if you can get any food. Because you're roughing it out here in the wilderness, in the cold, you know, you need some food. So he died, and did I get anything? No, it doesn't look like it. But anyway, you can get raw fish from them, sometimes raw salmon, and I don't know if they're going to change anything, add more jobs to them or not in the future, but that's what it is right now. And I have something else to show you that they changed. I will be right back in another biome. So here I am in a Mesa biome, and as you can see, there are mine shafts here on ground level. This is something that they added. They've had it in Pocket Edition, actually, and now they've added it to PC. And it's pretty cool, you know, it's supposed to give it kind of like a gold rush feel here in the Mesa biomes. And also, another thing that they've added, actually, into the Mesa biomes, at like ground level, you know, high places, there's gold ore right here. It spawns near, so if you're ever in a Mesa biome, you need gold, don't want to go too far, you can find mine shafts, you can find gold. It's pretty cool, actually, and I think it's a cool new feature. And there's actually one more thing that I can show you. First of all, I'm gonna get out of this mine shaft. I don't know my way. Is it over here? I think it is. So the new thing, is automatically turned on in your settings. I have mine turned off though because I don't really like it. I will turn it on though right now. I'll show you how you do that. So you go to controls, auto jump. This is the new thing. Starts on, and you can turn it on off. I like it on off, but for noobs, it's really good on. So what it is just basically you walk up to a block, it automatically jumps. You don't push space. I'm not gonna push space. I'm just gonna hold W. I'm up there. You can go up like multiple blocks, like up this whole thing. See, just like that. So for noobs, I'm thinking this is going to be really good. For people who just start Minecraft, it's going to be automatically on in their settings, and they're going to just automatically go up blocks so they don't have to push spacebar all the time. That always makes them take so long to move. I hate that when you're watching a noob play Minecraft, you know. But now it should be a little bit easier for them. And that's another cool feature. However, I'm not going to be using that. I'm just going to turn that off right now. Okay, because I'm not a noob. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, just please like it, and if you want to see more update videos from me, I'm going to be probably doing some more update videos for 1.10 when they come up with new ones, and I'll post those on this channel, and also we have lots of other stuff on this channel. This channel isn't just me, by the way. It's 4 people. So thanks for watching. Please remember to hit that like button. Just click it one time. It's really easy. Please do that. Thank you. Thanks for just hitting that button. Anyway, this has been Jack-O-Lantern Bob. Goodbye.